Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on their in-state rivals, the Dallas Cowboys. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Here now, 2nd and 4. Stroud off the play fake. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. And that's incomplete.
Well, I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Stroud. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Texans.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. Christian Kirk, 26 yards. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. The first carry now. This is Williams. And some room to roll now. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 42.
The Cowboys, 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Prescott. Able to hit his target well. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On play action, Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up second.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Off the draw, here's Williams. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
For a Cowboys first down.
47.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Kill.
To throw is Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Gun.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a first and goal.
Here we go. Go. Get out there.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal.
47. Sweat. Kill. What do you think?
Prescott off play action. On the RPO hit. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsman shit going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a second and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
How's the slide? Hut. 118. What's up?
Stroud working out of the gun. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Open man is Higgins. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
47. Yeah, done. Go right in. 26.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Kill. It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Under. Hey, 47. 26.
Off the play fake, Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Here we go. Right in. Right in.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
And this one quickly to Lamb. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They start the second half here with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
46. Kill. 46.
Now Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Gain of 12. Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Go. Get out there. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 47.
Here's Prescott. A bullet throw, but incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
CJ. On the quick, right? 18. Outside.
They'll fake the jet sweep, and now Stroud to throw off play action. Touchdown! Jaden Higgins, 27 yards. And the Texans have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Javonte Williams, 74 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 17-14.
Texans 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Here's Stroud.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Marks now on 1st and 10.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Stroud looking to change the play.
In motion, the tight end.
Now Stroud. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Stroud looking to throw.
This pass complete to Higgins. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 36. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
Throwing now is Stroud. Now he's going to step up and run. They're looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
20-yard line.
Kill. Hey, kill. Done. Here we go. 47. 26.
Play fake. Here's Prescott.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Touchdown, Houston. A 77-yard punt return. And the Texans have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
It's the fourth quarter, partner, and everyone's looking for a hero in the fourth quarter. They just found theirs.
There's so much for the offense coming out, trying to mount that go-ahead drive. They get it right there on the punt return.
And a punt return play can change the momentum so many different ways and maybe put a team in command.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now this series could very well determine our outcome. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Sheldon Rankins breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Gun. Hey, 47.
Prescott now. That's complete to Lamb. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
Yeah! Here we go. Sweat today.
To throw, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Prescott. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. 33 yards. And the Cowboys are once again back in front. They do tack on the extra point as well. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Already.
On the ground, it's Marks to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Stroud. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys
grade A defense.
Sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Under.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
At the 38-yard line.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Go, get up.
Now Prescott going to change the play. They'll go again with Sanders. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and 12.
Gun. Here go 46.
Here's Prescott. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Hey, kill. Hey, 47. Gun. Kill.
4th down, Prescott. Will try to do it himself. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by M.J. Stewart. The 20. And the Texans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.